includes Nickelodeon Kids Choice Awards, which they had to cancel, and things like that. But they're really creating some great new content out, and so yeah, they're doing it all digital, which is really really cool. And to be honest, it's like I think we're in the era where like the kids really relate to that even more so. Having it all digital.
Yeah, yeah. So I keep seeing Rob post about these things, and Nickelodeon's just doing a ton of it's more interactive educational
more
programming.
because I think this was a conscious decision, and I think this is something that they really want to do. Is they really want to keep it educational because they're going to start re-airing a lot of shows that are educational and like Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? So that's which is
if you say educational one more time, I'm going to drink.
Educational.
Okay, you did it.
I'm trying to wait till 3:30 to have an alcoholic beverage. So
I didn't say what I was going to drink.
Okay, well then it's so fun. Anyway, so now they're really because like parents are being forced to learn how to homeschool these kids and all, and so they're really pushing that agenda.
The agenda. Well, they want like okay, just plop your kid right in front of the TV. We got it. We got you.
We got you.
We'll teach them.
Learn something.
We'll learn them something.
Well, stay in the school moles.
Stay in them squirrels.
Squirrels.
So, kudos to Nick and give Rob a high five for me and tell him I said good job.
I know this is a family show, but never mind. I can't tell you. Okay. He's here.
Oh,
let's just say he's here.
Okay,
and is just now starting to get dressed.
Okay.
So he's running around the house.
Got it. Well, okay. Slap him on the behind. Tell him I said kudos. Okay. Good. Moving on. Let's moving on. It's so weird doing this from 30 miles away. Or what is 30? 35? What is it? Something like that.
Let's say 33.4 miles.
Too far.
Depending on which way you go.
Do you know though if 33.4 digital letters, if you flipped it over, it would say he.
Oh my God. You know what? This is the educational content we're talking about.
Sorry, I had to. I had no choice.
Tommied it.
I did. I Tommied it. That's what I do. That's how I roll. All right. Let's see what else. Oh, we brought up My Town.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if anyone recalls the Fancy Lads from My Town. But the really cool thing is a couple of those guys went on to a little group that you might now know as oh crap, I forgot the name of the group right now. You know it.
Tommy.
The Script.
Yes, The Script.
So songs like
they're still together. They're still rocking it. They're still touring, and
so we're so happy with them. Danny, the lead singer, and then the bass player, I believe, he was also in My Town. But yeah, so Danny went from doing like
boy band,
like ooh,
pop music.
Yeah, girl, yeah, baby,
you're my girlfriend. Yeah, I'd point to the audience.
All right, stuff like that, To he went from that to like still alive, but I'm barely breathing. And I think it was a good move.
I
think it was a great move. I agree.
I think they agree with you as well.
I think so too. But a lot of people don't know they were in a boy band, and you can look them up and find pictures of them doing the boy band poses, I'm sure. So Danny, not trying to throw you under the bus. I think it's legit funny and interesting. So and congrats, by the way, because I've heard that Bono has kind of given them the nod at being the next generation U2.
Wow. Well, that's just that's no pressure.
Yeah, U2, The Script.
Yeah,
the audience cheered. But anyway, no, that's it. They're a tight band. I haven't seen them live, but The music, I do dig. I like it. So good stuff there. Good stuff there. Yeah, guys, good stuff there. That's good stuff.
Well, and also for all of our listeners out there, we are still. I mean, obviously, we're still continuing to do. Have you heard the news in 7 questions on Mondays, and then also you see the grab bag on Thursdays as well. And I like the live.
I love the live. It's a little difficult going because I have to go back and forth between. Hold on, what does this do? I'm afraid to push it. I don't want to mess anything up. I have to
don't do it.
I have to toggle between the effects and the chat.
Did you say toggle?
Yeah.
Educational here, guys. He and toggle.
What was the first one?
He. Isn't that when you did 3, 3, 4 upside down?
Uh-huh.
I don't know why it has to be in the upper register.
I love it.
He and toggle.
Okay, so those are the words of the day. He and toggle. Or
no, it's he.
334 is the number of the day, and toggle is the word of the day. Okay.
The word of the day.
I love it. Eric, did you I hear that you had a really amazing accomplishment yesterday.
Are you talking about me being in half drag on the E Network for the Funny Dance Show?
I wasn't talking about that, but let's talk about that, and then that'll give you time to think about what the other accomplishment was. Give you time to think about what you did.
Rob, what did I do yesterday that was an accomplishment? I got dressed. Yes,
that's a good thing.
I went to the grocery store. Oh! Everybody, calm down. I finished my puzzle.
Yeah,
that is the accomplishment. Yes.
I remember you started that puzzle. I think you talked about it on an episode, like a few episodes back. You talked about starting a puzzle. And there you are. Yesterday, I finished it. I was on the phone with you when you had the last piece in hand, ready to place it.
You did, and of course I had to put it on social media. But this puzzle is not like any puzzle, because this puzzle is like an escape the room puzzle. So like what is shown on the box is not what you're actually doing. So they mess with you, and it's really fun. To be honest, so like the picture that you see is not the picture that you're putting in the puzzle. And there's all these clues and hints of how to get out of this room. And guess what? I didn't solve it, but I did finish the puzzle.
Well,
I didn't solve the mystery.
I could create that for you. So I'll buy 2 puzzles. And
Don't you dare.
I'll just pour the pieces from one into the other.
That is so mean. We have the time. That's so mean.
Let's market that. I mean,
wait, I'm serious. Like everybody out there, this puzzle really saved my life and my boredom. So I am a little bit stressed out that I'm done with it. I'm so popular. I might redo this puzzle again because I love it so much.
Or you could order another puzzle.
No, it takes forever to send it. Amazon, it takes like 3 weeks because it's like an epidemic these days.
Oh, so
it's a pandemic.
It's a pandemic. So
they're backed up.
They're prioritizing the important things, and they don't think. Look, that puzzle clearly is beneficial to your mental health. So
it sure is.
You should just order it. Anyway, tell them to send it right away.
I will. I am going to right.
So, make a note. Okay, mystery puzzle. And now on to your actual, your bigger accomplishment from yesterday.
Oh, yeah. Well, the Funny Dance Show aired last night, and it was one of my favorite episodes. And it went to one of my favorite charities, so a win-win situation.
Yeah?
So comedians are competing against other comedians, and they're competing. Oh, my gosh. I can't turn these things off.
Just sit on it. Just sit on it.
And I tried muting it.
Put it in a put it into a glass of water, and then freeze it, or you just turn it off.
I'm trying. Quit message. Anyways, and so it was really, really great. So Rob and I had a glass of whiskey or 2. And watch the show. It was fun.
A glass of whiskey.
Like it's a small glass.
Not a wee dram of scotch.
it's good stuff. We're going in for the good stuff these days.
Yeah.
Like like the bottles that you save. Yeah, we're going in.
Okay. Well,
so
you should post some pictures of that so we can see what they look like. The bottles.
I don't you worry. So
maybe before they're empty and then after they're empty.
If I remember.
That's right.
After they're empty.
That's right. Oh man. So funny dance show, and you had Carly Gibson,
we had Carly Gibson, yeah,
who was on the Real Showcast with us as well, and she told the story of that I love so much. We almost got out of the show without this story, and then I just had to ask her one more question, and then that led to her telling us about pooping in her pants.
Oh yeah, who doesn't love a poop in the pants story?
It's so good, such a good story. And she's like about going in the bathroom. She's like full on Winnie the Poohing. She's like all top, no bottoms. And she's trying.
Oh my god!
She's trying to wash trying to wash her pants in the toilet.
I'm so glad. I'm hoping that she's listening and reliving this with us.
I hope so. I actually mentioned it to her the other day, and I posted the interview on the comments, and I told her it's at an hour and 10 or whatever it is, so that she could go back and relive it.
Sweet.
I hope that she enjoyed that. You know who I talked to yesterday, randomly?
Who?
Teal.
Oh, shut up, Teal!
Yeah. I don't know if she's listened to this. What do you say, Teal Duck?
Yeah, that's what she is in my phone.
She said it's funny. She said the same thing because I was like, yeah, I'm doing this thing with Eric. I'm like, you remember Eric? She's like, shut up. Of course I remember. She's like, I'm Teal Duck. Duh. I'm like, oh right.
Teal Duck. Yes, baby.
Yeah. So yeah, no, we caught up, had a nice little combo. So that was really neat. She told me to tell you hi. So hey Teal, if you're listening, I told him hello for you, and here's your Teal shout out. Okay, well I'm just about done saying words.
Words. Well, I want to encourage everybody to keep emailing us some questions because we love answering the questions, and also join us live on Monday at noon for Have You Heard the News in the form of 7 questions. And because there really isn't a lot of pop culture going on, we'll probably just make up a bunch of dumb random questions and talk about them on the air.
Yeah, because absolutely nothing is happening in the entertainment world or sports world or anything
that is pop culture.
But yeah, we're gonna figure out a way to try to keep the funny rolling. If this is even funny to begin with, we're gonna try to keep it rolling. So we'll do what we can.
Well, thanks for joining us, everybody.
Thank you so much. We will definitely talk to you on Monday, like Eric said, for Have You Heard the News in the form of 7 questions. I'm not even going to attempt to try to sing it long distance with you because it's hard.
The delay
is weird. It's like, it reminds me, have you seen the new show with Hugh Laurie? That was the actor from, he played the doctor, the
Hugh Laurie, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, have you seen his new show on HBO?
Nope.
It's hilarious. It's hilarious. It's like a cruise ship. He's the captain of this cruise ship, but it's not like a ship. It's a space ship. And I don't want to give anything. I don't want to give things away. Just watch it. It's fun.
I'll watch it and we'll talk about it next week.
Okay, perfect. Sounds good.
Perfect. You guys, thanks for joining us.
Yes, thanks again. And remember,
we love you.
We love you. 1, 2.
Yeah.
Signed to Michael Jackson, then signed to Madonna. Toured with Britney Spears, where you learn what I wanna do. A girl like you, got the 7 digits, got the area code too. Heated it up with 98, did all that music and more, and it felt great. Now we're back to the top.
Thanks for recording.
Yeah. No pop music, but a whole lot of talk. Come along for the ride, going straight to the top. Tell me back in there, stress the bad boys of pop.
Did you just say your feet stink?
My feet stink. Push end.